Hello, everybody. An addendum to the comments and discussion we were having in my last session regarding file um, naming. So we talked about renaming of files. We still want to go ahead with that, in order that we can have our files in a neat and tidy kind of manner on our systems, on our networks, if you like. I'll deal with two things: the Mac system first, and the Windows system last. So here we go. The Mac system. There is not a native way of renaming a bunch of files in a kind of in a batched up kind of way. So I've pulled up this page randomly from the internet, which says much the same thing and continues to point out how to deal with this as a workaround. So this was written just over a year ago, so it's fairly up to date information. So we're talking about batch file renaming. So if you've got a bunch of files like you've taken on your evening session, we want to make sure that the names on each file correspond with or identify with you as being your work, your individual work. So here we have a solution which has got to be a third-party solution. It's a free download called Name Changer. I'll drop this link for this page somewhere on the tutorial, or maybe on email. Perhaps we can do it that way. And what you will need to do, if you are a Mac user, you will then need to, in common with the other guys who use the Windows system, get your files off your camera card, onto your machine. As I say, if you're a Mac user, get Name Changer down off the internet, free download, and follow these instructions on this link. So that's all I've got to say on the Mac. As regards Windows, it's quite simple. Make yourself on your desktop an empty folder. I've got one here. Select a bunch of files from your file location, wherever you put your files. So select all the files and take them up onto your clipboard. Once you've done that, you've reached this point here, which is displayed on the screen. The cursor here you might see moving about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, contextual menu appears, and there we have it, the paste command, which will paste all the images which you've put up onto your clipboard into this space here. So this is what's going on. I've chosen a bunch of randomness here. It's a few, about 8 or 9 files, so I'll show you what to do next once these have copied across. So there we go. In Windows, you've got various views on files if you using this control up here on the right hand side. So you've got large icons, medium icons, and the list goes on. If you choose details, you'll get a list view with some fairly detailed information. All we're going to do, let me just get rid of this little guy here. Delete him off. He won't go. Okay, so we'll leave that one. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to select all of these image files by pressing Control and left click, and then taking my cursor down to the final image, and clicking once again, and you'll see how they highlight up. So here we go. Do beg your pardon. It's not Control. It's a Shift. So we've got all our images highlighted up here. What I want to do is I want to make all these images or these image names similar. So I'm going to hover over the top listed image here, and I'm going to right click and select on the menu rename. So I'm simply going to type in, I'm going to overtype, and I think I'll just put that there. Okay, so I've decided I'll call the first image Fox. Okay, and it's a TIFF file. That's a type of image file. What we'll do now is I'll just hit the return key, and Windows does the rest for me. What we've got there is same files, nothing's changed except the titles of each has. They're sequentially ordered. There's a bit of strangeness here because we've got a JPEG mingled in between, but that's not to worry. That's pretty much it, really. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, do all the stuff you normally do, and that's it. Thank you very much.